So, see, dear students, we have seen the first point, the Khilafat non-corporation in the nationalism in India. That was the first step where we shall start thinking about how nationalism was developed, how nationalism is developed in India. What are the basic points? Okay, and I brought it up to the independence also, which is not there, but we have discussed. Okay, then the second was the different states. The second step comes in nationalism, that the movements when it started, the freedom fight when it started, how people's view was there, what were their ambitions, aims while participating in it. Now, the third point, the third step in nationalism in India, we shall think, that is towards the civil disobedience, how the civil disobedience developed. What is civil obedience? The civilians were disobedient, became disobedient. To whom they became disobedient and how they became disobedient, that let us think whether you feel this point is important, that you read it, after you will come to know. See, in up to 1921, who was it? Baba in Awadh, the Baba Ramchandra, then in Andhra Pradesh, Sitaraman Raju, then the plantation tea gardens in Assam. In these three places also the thought of nationalism or freedom fight went, but their trend was a different one. So that is a trend in discovering the nationalism. Up to 1921, these were the consequences. In 1922 February, Mahatma Gandhi decided to withdraw the non-corporation movement, which was a biggest success. It was succeeding. British were fully threatened by this movement. Then why Mahatma Gandhi decided to withdraw, to cancel, and how, on which point? See, that we are going to see here. What happened? The he felt that the movement was turning violent in many places and satyagrahis needed to be properly trained before they would be ready for mass struggle. This was Mahatma Gandhi's thought. He was a believer of non-violence. In his opinion, it is absolutely correct. But as I said, this national movement, non-corporation, there were few incidents of tragic incidents of violence. Likewise, this Baba Ramchandra, he admired Mahatma Gandhi, but his movement was different. It was against talukdars. Sitaram Raju admired Mahatma Gandhi, but he was the believer of violence. But somehow they came as if they were the followers of Mahatma Gandhi, and the other satyagrahis, few incident of meeting violence. So Mahatma Gandhi thought that all the satyagrahis need to be trained first, to train them and then again to start the non-corporation movement. How much time it will take? But it was the Mahatma Gandhi thought that to get the trend. Within the Congress, some leaders were now tired of mass struggle and wanted to participate in election to the provincial councils that had been set up by the government of India Act 1919. After Rowlatt Act, there was an Act 1919 as the British government promised that will give you freedom, but they, instead of giving freedom, what they did, they gave that how you are not capable now to take freedom. You need to learn how to run the country. So you go, we are giving you rights to participate in the parliamentary process. So you need to go in the elections, you win by elections, come to the parliament, some seats and rights were given. And this time up to 1921, they were continuously given fight, but 1922 there were elections. Some parties in Madras, non-Brahmin parties, they already went in the elections, and other politicians from the Congress itself started thinking that we shall go in the election and we shall be elected. We must be elected. We must be elected. They started thinking like this. Now, they felt that it was important to oppose British policies within the council, argue for reform, and also demonstrate that these councils were not truly democratic. And some of the Congress leaders started thinking that it is important somebody shall be there inside the parliament to oppose the British government and to tell that this is not the democracy that they are running. So, and there must be somebody to argue within the parliament. C.R. Das and Motilal Nehru formed the Swaraj Party within the Congress to argue for a return to council politics. In Congress only Jawaharlal Nehru and C.R. Das formed a party, that was Swaraj Party. In Congress, they were under National Congress, and they formed a Swaraj Party. Why? Because in Congress also there were two trends. Those who believer of violence, not believer of non-violence. And this was the third trend, to believe in politics. So, but younger leaders like Jawaharlal Nehru and Subhash Chandra Bose pressed for more radical mass agitation and for full independence. So, this kind of independence was given. What kind of independence was given? That you fought the elections, get selected, come in the parliament and help us in ruling India, in seeing the administration of the country. Okay.